So earlier, I did the first push-ups I've done in decades, and not because I'm trying to do any sort of fitness regiment or I'm trying to get a beach bod for the upcoming summer, but because it's finally time for a shift. It's finally time for a change. Noticed over the course of the last few years that my life, much like many others, kind of will go in cycles. You'll have some highs, you'll have some lows, and then you have a stagnant period to which then something has to happen. There has to be a shift, for better or worse, some life-changing event where something is amazing, or some epiphany that you come up with that's like, well, I've got all my motivation and drive and focus towards that now, and so that ultimately changes some of the things or behaviors that you do. So this video's not for you so much as it is for me. It's my reflection, and it's me needing to come back to these videos and me needing to make these videos in order to drive myself to that next day, to wake up, to do the things I need to do, and to push forward in an effort to be successful, if that makes any sense to myself. So it's accountability in a way, but it's also potentially a roadmap for other people down the road if they find themselves into that stagnant period of their lives where they just, they're frustrated beyond belief and they're just not getting anywhere. They're trying and trying and trying to escape, whether it's the rat race or the daily 9-to-5 grind, or they are just smashing their head against the wall over and over and over again, thinking that they're going to get a different result. And indeed, they find out they're insane. So for me, I don't have a bad life. I don't have necessarily anything to complain about, although other people in my situation can potentially barely get out of bed, or they wake up and they cry for hours, and it's rough. It's a rough go at it, but it's up here. It's mental. They allow it to be a rough go at it. I've changed my mindset to allow the challenges that come my way and look at them in a different perspective. Look at them in a way of, all right, how do I overcome this? How can I get better at this? How can I change the things that are within my control and let loose of the things I don't have control over? So kind of like a blend between, Taoism and Stoicism and a handful of like Hermeticism. Like there's something inside my head that is allowing me to kind of roll easily now with the ebbs and flows of the world and of the universe, and to have the things that are within my control to be well within my control, or at least I am doing things that I can in order to change an outcome. I'm not looking to change the weather. That is just not within my control, and it's really something that I have no desire to do. What is within my control is who I talk to, how I talk to them, how I face a challenge, how I get over the obstacles that I find myself in, and do I even look at them as obstacles, or do I look at them as a learning experience, or some way to make my life better, and some step up on that ladder to reach the goals that I want to reach. I have goals. I've had goals for decades, and I haven't reached them yet. And I've tried a handful of things over the course of the years, and I failed, and that is fine for me. It took a while to be okay with that, but failing is part of the journey. It's okay. And I don't want to overuse the word journey because it's been beaten up and slapped across the face and shit on so many times. It's no longer the glory word that it used to be. However, there's a path, many paths that you could travel, that everyone could travel, and everywhere along the way, every step that you take, a decision is made, whether it's conscious or subconscious, and that'll lead you down. That whole thing, life, is, for lack of better terms, a journey. And I've read long ago that it's not the end goal. It's the journey along the way, or something we joke about all the time. And it's not the blah blah blah. It's the friends you make along the way. But all those things do have some sort of meaning behind them. Like, they do kind of make sense. Anyway, let's get back to the beginning here. These videos are for me. They will serve, hopefully, a purpose for other people down the road as they find them some way or another. The universe will drive them to this channel, from which doesn't even have a name yet, nor did I even create the channel yet. So things will have to happen in that moment. But I've done similar things before, but never fully executed. So let me explain that real quick. I had an idea for a channel a while ago, and it was very much exactly what I'm doing right now. And it was something to the tune of, like, just press the fucking button or something like that. Like just, Nike, right? Like, just do it. But it was literally that. It was like, you think about it and you want to do it and you have the idea, but then you get in your own way and you find every excuse or every reason in the world to not do it. Examples that I had was like, well, I can't make the video yet. I don't have the equipment. I better wait till I have a better camera. Or that microphone's no good. Let me just wait a little bit until I get a better microphone. And it doesn't make any difference. You end up getting that equipment. You do those things, and it still doesn't happen. You still don't make it. You still don't commit. Then when you finally have the stuff and you sit down and you actually do the video, you say, let me edit it. Or maybe I need to find an editor for the first few, really, make it real nice. And now I need a thumbnail, and maybe I should do a transcript, and maybe we'll put this into a bunch of different language. It's every excuse possible to just not do it. When in the end, a cell phone picture, a still image, not even a video at all, no thumbnail, or just text on a black screen, the easiest of the easiest would suffice, because it's not about all that stuff in the beginning. Yes, you want quality audio. I agree. I've turned YouTube videos off because the audio was terrible. I'm with you. But you could change that in your 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th, 100th video. You'll learn things along the way. Your editing process will change. I'm going to start, obviously, editing all my own videos. I would hope that in years to come, I could send that off to an editor, and he's going to take care of it for me better than I could have ever done myself. I mean, the idea of not executing because you are self-sabotaging yourself is a recurring theme I see in people that I meet over and over and over again, and that's from the decades that I've been on this earth. And that is one thing that is slightly different from me, or my story, or my journey, or my channel, or whatever, is that I'm an older dude. It's just how it is. I was born in 1980. So not being the young YouTuber, not saying, I'm 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I'm playing video games, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I got some creative things I want to talk about, I could capture that younger audience. It's not like that. And I would imagine there are many, many people, tens of millions of people that are in a position that I'm in. I'm 45, life is rough, not everything went your way over the last few decades, you're struggling. You're trying to make ends meet. You're trying to work the best job you can. You're trying to find that one job, but can't find anyone that's hiring. It's everything. But my guess is I'm not alone. So what I want to do, I want to show you who I am today. I want to show you who I am right now. And I want to keep making these videos over and over and over again as the days, weeks, months, years, decades go by, in order to hold myself accountable for the things that I said that I will do, the drive, the focus, the motivation to do the things I want to do, allow you out there to see me actually do it, and allow you to also follow the steps or insights or anything that you may take away from these videos to help yourself get out of that rut, get out of that grind, get out of that 9 to 5, or just shift your focus mentally so that you can live a better life, so that you can enjoy your time on this planet for as little as it may be. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there for video 1. You know, whether this thing, I will publish it. I have to publish it. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna end it there. That's a wrap. It is Thursday, March 27th, 2025, and this is day 1. This is day 1 of the shift. This is day 1 of the. I don't want to say the new me. I don't like that term so much. But the shift. I think the shift is fine. Maybe I'll call the YouTube channel the shift. But this is day 1. This is day 1 of the shift. And I'll see you on day 2. All right.